I have to say, I chose the wrong time to slow down my book buying because in the next 4 or 5 months, a lot of good books are being released. So today I thought I'd talk about a few releases that are coming out in autumn and winter of 2014 that I'm really excited for. So let's get started. The closest book coming out on August 14th, which is just like 2 weeks away, which is crazy, and I can't wait for it, is Isla and Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. It's about Isla, who attends the School of America in Paris. I think that's what it's called. And anyway, she knows of this boy in her year called Josh, and she sort of has, not sort of, she has a big freaking huge crush on him. And in the summer she sees him in a cafe and they get to talking, and then the following September, like when summer's over, they go back to school and stuff just sort of happens. I'm very vague on the synopsis because I don't really know myself, but it's Stephanie Perkins and it's going to be good. I know of a few people who have already read this, advance copies of Isla and Happily Ever After. I know Shannon from Cozy Tea reads. Really love this, and I'm just, oh my god, I'm so excited. I made the mistake of reading the 5-chapter sort of extract that's online, and oh my god, at the end of it I was so pissed off. I knew what I was getting myself into, but I kind of forgot while I was reading, and then when I got to the end of it I was like, oh no, it's over. But yeah, it's coming out in 2 weeks and I cannot wait. The second book I'm really looking forward to is coming out on August 26th, which is later in the month, and it's The Revenge of Seven by Pittacus Lore. And this is the 5th book in the Lorien Legacies series, not trilogy. And this series is about 9 aliens. Well, they're technically aliens because they're not from Earth, but they look like humans, so we'll just say they're aliens. And following the destruction of their planet, they came to Earth and basically hid from the Mogadorians, which are the race of other aliens, bad aliens, that destroyed their planet, and they're on the run from them. And the 9 aliens on the run are called the Guard, and they have Seepins, which are their protectors, because they are sort of special. They have special abilities, and they sort of have to develop and strengthen these abilities because they're the last of their race, and they have to eventually fight against the Mogadorians. This series is seriously one of my favorites. It's a great sci-fi series. They made a movie of the first book, which wasn't incredibly well done, so if you're judging your opinions based on that, I would say read the book because it's just fantastic. The characters are great, and the story, the overarching story is just brilliant, and I love it, and I can't wait to see how it ends. So yeah, but I hope it's not the last book. Being released on October 7th is The Young Elites, the start of a new YA dystopian is it dystopian? I don't know. Oh no, it's not dystopian. I have no idea. I think I'm just making this up. First book in a new YA series by Marie Lu, and Marie Lu is the author of the Legend trilogy, if you didn't know, one of my favorite dystopian trilogies. And I literally have no idea what this is about, other than it's set in the past instead of the future like Legend is. It's set in the past, and knowing Marie Lu, she's going to have 2 kick-ass characters, and basically that's all we need. Also on that date, October 7th that is, comes The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan. But this is the last book in the Heroes of Olympus series, the spin-off series of the Percy Jackson series. I'm sure you've heard of one of them by now. They're pretty big on BookTube, pretty big in general. I've actually saved the last 2 books, The Mark of Athena and The House of Hades. I actually haven't read them, and that was sort of semi-intentional, and I'm just gonna wait till Blood of Olympus comes out and marathon the 3, because I feel like that's the best way to read a Rick Riordan series, just to marathon the whole thing, because it gets you so excited. And if you happen to be in the minority and don't know what this series is about, It's basically about demigods, Roman and Greek demigods, and they go on the most fun adventures you will read about. And it's just a really, really good series, and I can't wait to finish the series. Being released on October 14th, Even in Paradise by Chelsea Philpott. I don't know how exactly you say her last name, but it's kind of like a mysterious contemporary about the senator's daughter who moves to a new school, I think, and befriends Charlotte. And Julia's family, the senator's family, has this sort of secret, and Charlotte just slowly, as she befriends Julia, she sort of discovers what the secret is, and it just sounds really good. It sounds like We Were Liars, and if you watched my wrap-up, you know I really, really enjoyed We Were Liars. Ever since I read that book, I've been wanting to read more mysterious, sort of thrilling contemporaries, and this sounds really, sounds like it's going to hit the spot, and I'm really excited for it. And the last book, on October 28th, comes Talon by Julie Kagawa. This fantasy about people being able to shift into dragons, and that sounds like, oh. One of my favorite series is about dragon riders, so I've always loved stories with dragons in it, and I cannot, can you see how I'm struggling? That's literally all it took to sell me to be excited about the book. Just the fact that the people in the stories can shift into dragons, and that sounds so cool, and I know nothing else about the plot apart from that, but I'm still really excited. Anyway, those are the books I'm most anticipating from the autumn and winter YA releases. I think they're all YA, it doesn't matter. Tell me down below if you're as excited as I am for any of these books, and I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys soon with another one. Slán. The sixth book is being released on, oh Jesus. Oh my god.